Welcome back. Welcome back. It's about to get a little controversial. Oh, I love fucking goofing around. Yo, if you ain't goofy at sometimes, you gotta really stop. Like everybody that's trying to be super cool, super hard, you're robbing yourself of literally joy and laughter that no one else can give you. No one else is like you know you. You know what I mean? Maybe that don't work for you, but for me, I love being goofy sometimes. Nobody else is gonna make me laugh. So, what I want to talk about today is we're gonna stay on this OnlyFans thing because a lot of things have been coming to my mind with this, and I understand why women are doing it because, you know, one, women are not designed to work hard and break their fucking back all day. So that's one. And when yous got tricked into, I don't need no man, that made it even worse for you because now you got to do all the things you normally didn't have to do, thus making your body weaker and weaker and weaker. Now, women can get mad. I'm not here to make you mad. You take that up with your Lord. And if you don't believe in my Father, you go take that up with the scientists that, you know, examined your body and my body and said, I got muscles that can endure longer than yours, so it'd be best if I do physical hard work and you do work, but you don't do all this back breaking standing on your feet 8 hours a day. Like, I've noticed a common trend of noticing a overworked woman. All your ankles is swollen. She could be a good looking woman. You want to see how hard she worked? Look at her ankles. That's when you know she you know what I mean? She's been putting in work for it. Now, some are just fat, you know what I mean? I ain't hating. But even the fat girls, ankles don't swell up. You could be a fat girl with the sexiest fucking legs in the world. I've seen it. I've seen big girls, straight ass in the front gut, and then their legs are so skinny and like muscular and shit because they have to work. And I'm like, that's so weird that, you know, if you'd actually just look at your legs and say, wow, look at these thighs they're big, but they're not sloppy and got the, you know, the cake look, you know that. Let me stop hating. I'm trying to give y'all respect to look at yourself, love that one part of your body, and then go make the rest of it match. That's what I'm trying to do. Don't think I'm trying to hate. Anyway, so let's get back to this real subject. Women and men, you know, are putting themselves in this OnlyFans thing, and I realized the trend is gonna start. You know, nothing can stop whatever is gonna. You know, people need to make money. Most people don't realize we're in a depression. Most people think because they see people with clothes and jewelry on or whatever, they think like everyone's good. Yo, people are like, it's bad. It's not as easy as everybody thinks, right? So, what I realized is beyond the tricks, you know, you go girl in the 20 years of beating women in the head that men are gonna accept it either way. You get it? Some of these women have been raised on this fucking thought process. They hear it everywhere they go. Every song they listen to, every woman they talk to. Oh, it's all gonna be good. Look at Auntie, so she did it and all this, you know? And they don't really look at the numbers on how many actually don't get to do it. And that thus leaves you to work for the rest of your life, making companies billions of more dollars than, you know, they already don't need. Now, for some of you women, you're finished already. You already jumped off the boat, right? And then I started noticing this trend of, like the last video I did was a guy on OnlyFans with his girl, but he was letting other men smash his girl. And I was like, yo, that's crazy, dog. That ain't your girl. That's your hoe. Stop playing around. Stop trying to, oh yeah, I forgot you can't say you're a pimp on OnlyFans. That's why he said, I'm her boyfriend. And everybody's like, you're a clown ass nigga. You a dumb ass nigga. You a simp. Dog, he probably has no education. He probably cannot keep a steady job. He probably does drugs, and that's why he can't keep a steady job. She's probably on drugs, and that's why she can't keep a steady job. And you know, the grown up reckless shit. So this is their alternative, and it's not new. Like, you know what I mean? It's just available now. And like in my last video, I was showing how they advertise this shit to everybody. You're young, you could be 70 years old. Motherfuckers got OnlyFans and shit. And I guess, want to try to tell some of you women that are probably going to go down this road because of starvation and rent. You know, not everybody's a whore. Not all of them are just misguided. Some of them know it's wrong. But you know what? No one gives a fuck about them. No one gives a shit. No one's paying their rent for free. They don't look that good. That's what makes me die laughing when women swear they're the super one. If you really are the super one, men pay your fucking rent for free. Well, not for free, for your services. They're your fan. Get it? And now that women have that mind state of every dude's a money and use most niggas for money, that's how all women are supposed to get up. You know, these young girls don't stand a chance. So I'm trying to give y'all a tip on maybe saving yourself, because you're going to destroy your image anyway. And most of you would never get with rich men anyway. So, you know, it doesn't even fucking matter if you destroy your image. There ain't no businessman wifing half y'all up. Y'all goofies. Y'all little kids. All y'all good for is your looks. And that shit fades away in 10 years. Every woman has to hit the wall. So that's why, you know, men just go to the next young ones. And that's it. Because you just have to hit the wall. That's why being a broke girl that's relying on this shit to make a come up and then get famous, and you can get famous or whatever, but look at all the other star ones that did it. Are they married to anybody? Even regulars? Once you start seeing them crying on camera and saying, I can't get a regular man to commit to me. They laugh at me. They know what time it is. And then if I don't put out, they laugh at me again and say, wait up, I can't fuck? You want me to be your boyfriend, but I gotta wait? You crazy? You're a fucking porn star. But I used to be that. I'm back to being a woman now. Now, the tip I want to give you is, you're broke, you're struggling, right? You want to get out where you're at. Find a fuck. Stop dissing the dude that's like, stop dissing regular men. You know what I mean? Some of these regular dudes is just as wild as you, and they ain't getting out, and they will take, they'll prostitute their fucking, this dude's prostituting his girlfriend, for crying out loud. Like, I'm not saying my wolves and ninjas do this. This is for people that are, you know, they're gonna do it anyway. You're young, you're fucking 18, 21, life's really kicking in, your parents don't give a shit, or you ain't got none, you know? And she's gonna do what she's gonna do, and no one's gonna stop her. So instead of hating her and, you know, talking like she's a no one, like she does have choices, but you know, a lot of people's choices to do the right thing will lead your ass into the street, because no one's gonna pay your rent. You know? Good women don't have a support system. You get it? Not all of them. Not without going in the system and getting roped up. So, what I suggest, sound the horns, is you find a man just as destitute as you, and you making OnlyFans with your man. See, like that other guy, he got clowned because he's letting other dudes plow his girl. And that's probably because nobody want to see his ugly ass. You know what I mean? Which is what it is. So he's playing like manager. Maybe he's not Long John Silver, you know? Plus he was ugly, so I don't know if you gotta be a pretty man, but I would think, you know, I don't know. The world's getting fucking weird nowadays, bro. Now, women are doing this shit, and I'm like, once you do this, you can only be with a certain type of man now. And I don't know, it seems like she didn't have a problem with being a broke dude that, let her do her. I'm sure there's plenty of other simp ass niggas that'll do that too. And I suggest you get one of them and you make that your boyfriend and you say, you're going to work, I'm gonna go to work, but we're gonna do this on the side and we're gonna make this money. And when this shit blows up and we get our money up, we're not gonna quit our fucking jobs. I don't know why people do that. You need something to do. You always need something to do. Why do you think rich people work? You think some of these fucking billionaires have to work? No. They do it because they know they'll go insane. They'll get depressed. You need something to do. So that's when y'all making 3 paychecks at once. If you're making 3 paychecks at once, you guys should be able to retire faster than majority of people. It only takes about a couple, well, Kevin Samuels said, what, $1.5 million to retire? Well, it's not to retire, it's you reach 60 years old, and then that's how much money it's gonna take for you to spend and live life, and you more than likely will be dead by the time you finish it. You know what I mean? That's what he meant by that. But inflation, you don't know how to manage your money. You're fucking burning it on all these things because you're like, well, we're popping, so it's gonna be like this for man long. We always gonna know you're not. When your shit pop off and that shit start making money, realize you only got a year or 2 before that shit's all over. You know what I'm saying? You only got a year or 2 before that shit's over. And if you're really good at your content, which I don't know what the fuck would make anybody good at content, like it's sex, but I guess women are creative and some women are more skilled than others or something. I don't get it, cause there's free porn. So I don't know why the fuck niggas would be paying to see women when you can go watch free porn and see a beautiful, any woman you want. You type in the fucking, it's ridiculous. Like, anyway, so maybe that can help some of you realize, average man was always meant to be with you. Even in this fucked up scenario, which is crazy, because ain't no nigga that's really doing him. Maybe there are. You know what I mean? I can't say everybody. I don't want to speak for everybody. Because, like I said, there's a lot of young women that are starting to get into it because it's the new trend, and there's a lot of older women are quitting. This one thing said this girl's a nurse, a couple of years. And then she said, fuck all that, nigga. I ain't breaking my back for that shit no more. And I was like, yo, I don't condone that, but I understand exactly where she coming from because I studied things and I learned a long time ago, being around nurses, that a lot of the doctors don't be doing shit. The nurses be doing a lot of their job and they don't get paid for it. They be doing mad extra shit. So that's why Kevin Samuels said, don't marry a nurse. Because majority of them are stuck being by themselves because they work so much. And then, you competing with the Dr. fucking Pretty over there. If she got a fucking liking on that nigga, you ain't beating that nigga. Ever. And he got a wife. She's still waiting on this nigga. Anyway, maybe some of y'all can take that route because at the end of the day, nobody gives a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? When you locked in with your hubby and y'all make y'all money and y'all out here in the world, nobody know you. And the people that do know you gonna hate. And that's why you move away from those people. That's why after you make all your money, you retire, you cut your social media off. You don't look the way you used to. You change your style, the way you dress, everything. So now when you go out, people don't even recognize you no more. Duh. A lot of y'all need to stop fucking putting y'all straight face on there. Use this technology to blur your face, make your face look better. Put a fucking mask on or something. What's wrong with y'all? Like I ain't gonna act like, listen, man, I thought about doing that shit a couple times. I ain't gonna front. When you're out here starving to death and you watching other people blow up off nothing, everybody get weak-willed. But a man like me, I always think about my future. And I'm a man. I think about what if I want to get married? Now, any woman that wants to make my wife mad could just put my shit on and be like, look at your husband, look at him. He used to dig me out, or look at him, you know what I mean? And that shit, you know, that'll work against a man just like it'll work against a woman. So I don't know why, you know, men acting like that shit only work against women. If you want a good woman, ain't no good woman, well, not all of them, because some of them don't mind, they ain't gonna care. If you wasn't out there like that, I'm sure there's a businesswoman that's older, like, hey, listen, nigga, I'm an alpha woman, I like what you're doing, and stop even fucking with that shit. Come over here and be my husband. I'll be your only fan. I'll be your only fan. You ain't gotta do that shit for them on camera no more and get paid. Come live with me, nigga. You don't think that shit's real? Oh, it's real. What the fuck do you think a sugar baby is? It goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, everybody fighting for a life of, I want so much where I don't have nothing. I want financial freedom. I want to be free from doing anything. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? I don't want to be free from wanting to work and experience life. I don't want to be free from that. I don't want to be free from having to fucking hold my honor up and make solid choices and not just let my ego run rampant because I got money and I could fucking do whatever I want. Nobody could tell you nothing. You know what I mean? Everybody could shame you or whatever. Once you go in your house, you're like, whatever, nigga. Was you gonna buy this house for me? Was you gonna make sure my rent paid? No. So that's why I understand a lot of those people are going to choose and do the shit anyway, because they're like, yo, at the end of the day, y'all could talk, y'all love me, and y'all want to talk for me and not make me do OnlyFans. You ain't gonna pay my rent, you ain't gonna give me no fucking food. I'll be at your door OnlyFansing for your dusty ass. You know what I mean? So it's like I said, I can't condone it. And since I actually come from a world where understanding most women are abused in their mind at a young age, most women are not grown. If you can't even think this might ruin my chance to be with a regular man, if you can't think that, how grown are you? If a woman can't get in her mind, my husband's gonna love the fact that any man in the world can go and see exactly what I look like and me having sex with somebody and beat they dick to it. Yeah, that's what my husband wants. You get it? And then the shame and, oh, you ain't a real man would. That fucking tactic ain't never gonna work with this type of bullshit y'all doing. That raising another nigga baby, you can get that a little bit. A woman cheated and she left the nigga, I can get that a little bit. But y'all really going to that maximum and thinking y'all can cross back over, it ain't gonna happen, bro. Not on a high level for the wolves. Not on the high level that you want. Like, you complain about regular, average, dusty ass men, and then you do things that will only line you up with that. Average men, you know? A regular or below average man is the one that's like, I don't give a fuck how many bodies she got. She looks really good. She's still young, and I'm moving away with her into another city where nobody's gonna know us. We got enough money to move to another country. We out. We gonna make our money. We out. We don't give a fuck about what you people say. But nobody's thinking like that. Everybody's like, I'm gonna get this money and I'm gonna be famous and I'm gonna live I'm gonna be around people. No, you're gonna get shamed everywhere you fucking go. And if you can't handle that, don't do that. If the dude you're with can't handle that, dude shitting on him everywhere he goes, laughing at him, you know what I mean? Don't do that. See, because that's what it comes down to a lot. Women can deal with it. They're like, listen, I was broke, I had nothing, nobody cared, nigga, fuck you. But when your man can't stomach it, that's when women start regretting it. When they're like, damn, man, now I understand what love is. Now I understand that my actions is gonna make my fucking man sad and hurt inside. And now I understand I can't love him because me being around him, he gotta have such a thick skin, or he gotta not be troubled by this shit, you know? There's not too many men that are like that. Not too many men are willing to leave and say, let's go to a whole new place and I never talk to my family and friends again. You get it? This is why women can't just... You put yourself in that life, you gotta deal with it, man. So, a lot of yous need to think about that before you go to that, and understand things on the internet are forever. Other men by the thousands reduplicate your videos and fucking download them. Your shit is never going anywhere. Doesn't matter. It takes millions of dollars to scrub your shit off the internet, bro. So you're gonna get rich, get millions of dollars, get $3-5 million, right? You're gonna get $3 or $5 million off the shit, and then it's gonna take you $2 million to scrub all that shit off the internet anyway. What the fuck? You get it? This is what the women ain't being told. Once your ass cross that line and you want to go back, oh, there's ways to go back, but everybody that's seen it ain't gonna forget. And then, like I said, it'll take money to get that shit off of the websites. So you just made all that money just to give it all back to motherfuckers. If that ain't a hustle. Now we got dudes sitting on my fucking route when I'm starting and just sitting there. You niggas is goofies, bro. Go get a fucking life and stop driving on my route looking at me. Bunch of goofy ass niggas, bro. What, y'all about to water the trees that y'all never water? Goofy ass niggas, bro. Anthony, stop driving in my shit too. You a downtown supervisor, bro. All these supervisors, all these dudes driving by, y'all corny. One after another, one after another. Y'all, what y'all looking for something? What y'all looking for? Y'all think I ran home or something? Y'all want to try to record me sitting out here in a clean ass route? Like, yo, this shit is so easy. Like, this is what I got to deal with every day. Nothing. This is fucking kid shit, bro. I could put a fucking child out here with a broom. That's why I told you, dudes. You're just so stupid. First, y'all try to say I don't work on a bigger route in a bigger section. Then you just put me on half a route, and what you gonna say I don't work? I could do this shit with my eyes closed, bro. Remember the time I came out here and I ain't have no garbage thing, and I just had a broom and my whole route got clean too, just with the broom and the dustpan? Duh. Because nigga, I walk out here and just literally sweep it up and go to the garbage cans and use my bags. There's nothing you can do. So whatever you're planning, just give it up. You're gonna make yourself look real stupid. Anyway, I gotta stop throwing those little interactions in there. But you never know. Gotta keep documentation on these dudes. See how y'all do. Anyway, back to my viewers. Women need to start making wise choices. And you need to stop letting these men that don't want you soup you up like they do. You know? Stop thinking all these outrageous things that you think with this Prince Charmings, and you gotta realize the story yous are like wishing it happens. You're not the princess from the story. You're not doing those things. Like, most chicks are thinking fucking they're Snow White, but they live like the Wicked Sisters. Bad bitches, and I'ma shit on her and I'm keep her away from you know? But y'all think y'all Cinderella and shit. It's like, yo, dog. These childhood stories are supposed to teach women the truth. Like, yo, everybody ain't Cinderella. If you really look at the fucking story, look at the sisters. They were so pretty, right? No. That was a story to teach people that don't look really good, be fucking humble. You're not the one. And no matter how much makeup and bullshit you put on, a real nigga ain't gonna choose you. Get it? Ain't that what Kev Samuels say? You could do all that bullshit and he's still not gonna choose you. You could hide her away, Well, he just gonna go to the next village. Duh. Y'all try to eliminate competition and don't realize you cannot be picked by the man that don't want you. You can lie, you can make her whatever. Oh, she's a whore. Listen, he just plenty of women to just go to the next one. That's why you just waste your time hating on each other. That's why you waste your time sabotaging each other. And then, a lot of these men don't want to get married anyway. They're not looking for Cinderella. They want to break her fucking back in because they know no man has gotten her near her. Or maybe one or two. You get it? This is what you don't get. That's the prize. Taking your fucking innocence from you. That's why you're supposed to give it to one man. Because then you're his prize. That no one else got before. You're his trophy. And because you are that, because you have these things, that's why he goes, you can have everything. You can have all my shit. I don't really give a fuck about none of this shit anyway. Get it? Women don't understand. But you're gonna start. A lot of the world is starting to, I guess, have this, at least on my algorithm, the world's fighting back. A lot of things are starting to change, and a lot of women are not seeing the change come where they allowed that thinking and doing things. They just allowed it. So, these corporations and these dudes that, the porn industry was about to die. So he said, I got to make a fucking new way. I got to figure out how to get more people because most women are not trying to be porn stars no more. And then they flipped it around, made something that's exactly what porn is, and now they got all these women doing it. But then, like I said, if everybody's doing it, there ain't no money to be made. And then, how good do you really look? How good is your content really? Because if it's not really that good, you're going to, just like a regular job, you're going to go so far, you're going to cap, and then it's over for you. Most women don't get that. They're like, oh, I'm going on. I look good. It doesn't matter if you just look good. Once I see your shit once, I don't want to see you keep doing the same thing. So now you got to start doing